Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Zebo, harmonica and FIFA player. What I'm going to do is the very first edition of Race to Division 1, Path to Power, call it what you will. The reason I'm doing this is because I love playing FIFA and I thought I would just record it this time, 2 games at a time, starting at Division 10, going all the way to Division 1. And whilst doing that, if I see anything that's any good, like I'll score a good goal or do some good defending, I'll do a short tutorial just showing you how it's done. Right, off we go then. What I've got here, I've got a cheap Premiership team, mainly unrare. I think I've got 3 rare players in the team. Spearhead in the team, I've got the one and only Andy Carroll and the 2 centre-backs. Also the rares. The non-rares, I think are really good non-rares, especially Kone, Kevin De Bruyne, Scotty Parker. I think they're absolutely legends, and Jarvis, they're absolutely legends as a non-rare player. I think this team in total cost me about 1,500 coins every single season. If I get promoted, I'm going to get another team and do the whole season with that team. Maybe I will use a team before every now and again just to save fitness. Right then, as you see then, we start off on our first match, and the geezer never had that many great players. He did have, I noticed, Demba Ba and Cisse, but straight from the off then, Kevin De Bruyne from my side has put a ball straight through to Jarvis, who tries to fake shot it but gets nicely taken down by my opposition there. From the corner then, Johan Kabul straight away gets a lovely knockdown from the corner to Johan Kabul, who's coolly puts it into the left corner of the net, and it's 1-0 to me. I don't expect much from my opposition at this stage in the competition, because at the end of the day it is Division 10, and even though you do get some good players in Division 10, most of the time they're not going to be that great a player, and I'm hoping to get more wins than losses or draw all the way through. But straight away off the break there, my opposition, as you can see, puts a lovely ball over to Cisse, who somehow gets to it. I don't know how he gets to that ball, and crosses it left-footed all the way down the line, as you can see, to Demba Ba, who puts it cool as you like into my net, past Howard. You see, so that's 1-1. This is the first game, so I must admit I was a little bit nervous from here on in. So I thought I didn't want to lose my first game. I wanted a couple of clean sheets, not clean sheets, a couple of straightforward wins to start off my campaign. And this, like I say, I was nervous. He's trying to run his player all the way through me, all the way to the goal, and I know he was going to try and smash one past Howard, but it just weren't happening for the geezer. But I managed to get him through, put it to Jarvis, who's run all the way down the wing here, and right from there, boing, on top of Andy Carroll's head, who ain't going to miss from there, and in front again I am 2-1 with a nice goal. We'll just see that again. Running down the wing, Jarvis, who has got a good cross, I'm not too sure how good, but it's about an 84 cross or something, to Andy Carroll, who I think's also got like an 88 head on him. Best head in the Premiership, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think straight away, Jarvis, doing a couple of fake shots back and forward, puts another cross in to Andy Carroll, but his keeper gets to that nice and saves the day for him there. And as you can see there, poor distribution from the opponent's keeper, but his defence is bang on it, straight on Andy Carroll, and takes him down nice and easily. So it's always good to try and predict which way your opponent's keeper is going to put the ball out. Sometimes you get it right, most of the time you don't, but you can score goals that way, you know, if you try and predict it. Anyway, a lovely over-the-top through ball from Jarvis, I think it was, once again, to Andy Carroll, who right foots it straight to the top right of the corner of the net, but his keeper gets a lovely save, and then a lovely little head again by Andy Carroll, and another save by his keeper. Right then, that is 2-1 at the end of the first half. Axe Trees Down is my opposition. I'm not too sure what kind of name that is. I mean, a bit of a pony one, you asked me, but there you go. Could mean anything, I don't really know. Right, straight from the off then, I've got another chance. Jarvis, I've noticed Jarvis has got the ball a lot on that left-hand side, and he's having a good game. But my opposition's got it again, trying to get through, but I just think the way I've watched this player play, I might just be a little bit too strong for him at the back. Especially, oh, and again, his keeper, as you can see, straight to Andy Carroll, same place, puts it on, lays Kevin De Bruyne on, who really should have scored from there, maybe with a finesse shot or something, but I've just cracked it straight at the keeper. Bit rubbish really, but there you go. I think that's offside. Kevin De Bruyne to Andy Carroll is offside. From the throw in there to Kone, Scotty Parker, and then to Jones, who's trying to put a through ball over the top through ball to Scotty Parker, who ain't the fastest of the player, but is a good central defensive midfielder, even though I've got him in centre midfield at the moment. But he has got a high defensive work rate, which I like about Scotty Parker. The only thing I don't like about him is his distribution's a little bit on the pony side. Now, just then, I thought my opponent was going to change his tactics and try and beat me, because I thought he was doing alright, but his race quitted against me, and that was it. Right then, straight into the next game. Looking at McGeezer's team, Darren Bent up front, sweet player. I don't really know any of the other players on that team, to be fair. From the kick-off, Kone to Morella. So I just wanted to see here if my opponent was going to attack me much, but he didn't. So I put it to Jones, who put a lovely over-the-top through ball to Kone, who coolly just knocks it straight past his keeper for 1-0 in 2 minutes against the geezer, whoever he is that I'm playing. He must be a pretty upset geezer at the moment. There you go, that was a lovely through ball. A lovely roll run by Kone, who caught, as you like, boom, into the back of the net. Anyway, his player, Moore, here, he's doing a load of roulettes, which is good, trying to get through it. And I noticed this Moore, this geezer, I don't know the player, his name is B. Moore, just like Bobby Moore, but obviously it ain't Bobby Moore, because he's sadly passed away a long time ago, after that wicked film with Sylvester Stallone, the Escape to Victory with Pele and Michael Caine. Anyway, enough of that, I digress. As you can see, Jarvis running straight through the middle. My opponent there didn't even try to tackle him, straight for the middle. A lovely little knock onto Arelis, who beautifully, I mean beautifully, smacks it left-footed into the top left of the corner. The keeper had no chance, to be fair. It was a lovely little goal, I think, myself, if I do say so myself. Anyway, my opponent here, straight from the kick-off, he ain't having it. He's 2-0 down already. He's tried to do a fake shot there with Darren Bent. Somehow the ball's managed to roll back to him, and a lovely little over-the-top through ball. Henderson, across, back post, Bobby Moore, not that his name is probably Bobby Moore, but Bobby Moore right foots it straight into the goal at some crazy obscure angle. Now I do know on FIFA 14 that any angle, no matter how much obscure, if your keeper's already made a save and it's just knocked out for like a rebound, any angle, that player 9 times 0.99 out of 10 is going in the back of the net. It's just something, it's well overpowered, these obscure angles on FIFA 14. I just noticed it's happening a lot. The opposition here, who is ENG, I suppose it might stand for England, but I didn't actually read his name. He's doing all right. Darren Bent through at Cassini, a lovely little tackle there to save me old bacon a little bit. Like Cassini lays one off to Montreal, who has high defensive work rate. There's only 2 people in the Premier League that has loved. Oh, look at that little move by Kevin De Bruyne. Bang on that was, but he got defended well. Yeah, there's only 2 players, I think, 2 defenders in the whole of the Premiership with high defensive work rate, which I do like, and that's Montreal, who you see there from Arsenal, and Phil Jones from Man U. He also has a high defensive work rate and like a medium attacking work rate, which does come in handy because you don't lose them up the other end of the pitch and then get done on the counter attack. Right, you got B. Moore here, again on the ball, and he was good, this B. Moore. He did really well throughout the game, and someone paused the game there, I'm not too sure why. And the geezer, we'll call him England, he's on the back attack again with Henderson, but couldn't quite wrap his foot around that one to steer it past Howard, who just distributes it out to my player. But I am going to say at this moment, I know the gameplay is a little bit glitchy. That's because this is my first FIFA video I've ever done, and my movie making skills on Sony Movie Vegas, I think it is, or Platinum 11, ain't quite up to scratch at the moment, but they will get better. And as we go on through the divisions, you'll notice that, look at that goal. that my movies are going to get better quality as we go on. You see that? I love this. Is the same chip shot that you see at the very beginning of the video. I think it was Jarvis to Kevin De Bruyne who put a lovely through ball to Andy Carroll, who has put an absolute blinding chip shot straight over my opposition's keeper. Obviously England, oh wait, let's pause that. Engineering England has obviously had enough and rage quitted. He's obviously had enough, thought, see you later, I'm going home. That's it for today. Right then, thank you very much. I'll see you all next time, hopefully, on Race to Division 1, Path to Power, or whatever you want to call it. Thank you again. Laters, peace, sweet.